Yo guys, what's up? It's WarSpirit. Today I am bringing you guys some Nosgoth gameplay from the vampire point of view. If you guys saw the other day, I uploaded some Nosgoth human gameplay, which was with the class called the Hunter, which is sort of the crossbow class of the game. And this time I'm playing on the vampire side, so if you don't know what Nosgoth is, it is basically a 4v4 vampire versus humans arena style game. It's very heavy on the teamwork side of things. You've got 4 different classes currently in the game, although the devs are going to be adding more. The game is currently in closed beta. It's on Steam Early Access, so you can buy into the closed beta right now. I think it is going to be a free-to-play game. There is a store with all those microtransaction things going on where you can buy new skills and new weapons and perks for your classes, as well as skins and all that sort of stuff. But you can earn all these skills and perks in game through just playing the game with gold that you earn at the end of each round. The skins are the only thing which you need real money to buy, so if you're looking to get a fancy outfit for your character, you can spend real money on this game to get that. So I got into Nosgoth because a guy, you may know him from the Crisis days, Bitey, he messaged me on Steam. He was playing Nosgoth and he was like, okay, WarSpirit, get in on this game, and I was like, okay, I'll have a look. So I checked out his stream, checked out a couple of other streams and videos of it online. I was like, yeah, this game looks pretty good. First impressions, it reminds me a lot of sort of Left 4 Dead style gameplay with the vampire classes in particular. But I was like, it's probably not going to be a game that I want to invest too much time in or spend any real money on, to be honest. But then Nosgoth went ahead and threw up a little free weekend. I think it was last week they had a free weekend, and I was like, well, might as well try it out now. So I gave it a shot, and I was like telling my friends, my clan members from Sith, come check out Nosgoth with me guys, let's get a little 4-man team on the go, see what it's like when we party up. So we did that, and wow, I just had a lot of fun playing this game. It was just really fun, and especially fun when you finally get a group going, because it took me a little while to get a 4-man group going, but eventually people did get into it and started downloading it as well. So we now have a little 4 or 5-man party that are pretty dedicated to playing this game right now, so that's really awesome. But like playing alone now, I wouldn't even play this game alone, because it's not a game that you do play alone. You definitely do need friends or a team to play it with, just because it's so focused on the team play and the team communication and everything. And if you try and play it solo, like moving in, fighting alone, making your own solo plays, there isn't really much you can do to win the game, to be honest. So you definitely need all those big team plays happening in the game. But when you do first get the game, like I would suggest that you do go try it out. It's like the cheapest pack to buy into the closed beta is like $2 or £2 in the UK. If you want to splash out and get the Immortal pack, just throwing all your money into this game without even trying it out beforehand, there's the Immortal pack, which was on sale during the free weekend when it was only like £15, but now it's back up to £30, which is probably not worth that amount of money, since it is just going to be a free to play game in the end. So you can check it out anyway for like £2. That's like what, a packet of sweets, and get a little bit of entertainment from this game if you want. If you're a fan of Left 4 Dead or anything like that, it's got that nostalgia there, especially this class that I'm playing right now called the Reaver. It's pretty much identical to the Hunter from Left 4 Dead. You've got the pounce that increases in damage the further you are away when you initiate the pounce on a guy, and then you've just got the running around slash and attack as well there. And all the vampires and all the humans have sort of that melee attack, which on the vampire side you can charge up your melee to make it do more damage and jump a further distance to hit your targets as well. So if you check it out, you will have 10 levels at the start where you get to play against only players who are also under level 10. It's called the New Recruits playlist, and it's just 4v4 team deathmatch. So that'll give you a good chance to just try it out against other players who are probably going to be really bad and not know any of the mechanics of the game at all. And I actually, when the first time I got into it and I was just playing solo, I won like 8 of my first games in a row. Just, I don't know how, I just must have just got lucky with the teams. It's just going to be, it is luck. It's sort of like League of Legends in the way the matchmaking works, where it does try and put you up against opponents and in the same team as opponents with similar skill, but occasionally you'll get people who just leave the game, and some people who are just really bad at teamwork and just feed and don't have any sort of communication or don't have any idea what's going on in the game, and it'll probably be a horrible game for you. But you get those good games, and I was lucky and got 8 amazing games in a row, which probably encouraged me a lot to keep playing the game. And now that I have sort of my friends playing it with me, then I don't really need to worry about playing solo anymore, so that's always really good to have. So if you're going to get it, try and get your friends into it as well. And if you do buy one of the bigger bundles, you get a ton of free beta codes with them, so you can spread those out amongst your friends and have a go. The gameplay is really awesome. you can see basically in the gameplay here what's going on. Don't really want to talk about the gameplay too much in this video, just sort of my impressions of the game so far. So gameplay's awesome, the graphics are pretty good. I'm playing on all low settings here. The optimization isn't the best. The recent patch they released they are releasing patches quite frequently because I mean it's a work in progress game right now. It's closed beta, early access, so the game is not finished and nowhere near finished. They've got a ton of features coming up, so they released a patch recently that did some optimizations on a couple of maps, but it still really performs not so well on my computer. And I've got a beasting computer which can run any game. Can run Skyrim with all the EMBs, all the maximum graphics. Can run Crysis 3 at max graphics on single player, but not really great on this game for some reason. I don't know why, just some bugs. Other people don't have this problem. Other people are running it really well. It's just some people get hit with bad luck and it doesn't run so good. Especially when I'm recording, my frame rate drops a lot in this game, but give it a shot because it's probably won't happen to you, it won't affect you, the bugs. It looks good on low settings anyway, it looks even better on high settings. There's all that motion blur stuff there as well. If you're into that, I hate motion blur, so I disabled that straight away. Most people do disable motion blur for competitive shooter style games. And I think that's definitely what this game is being advertised as. It's a really sort of small community based game with an even smaller sort of hardcore dedicated competitive scene. I know there are some sort of really hardcore competitive guys checking out this game and wanting it to develop into a sort of esports competitive scene, which is always interesting for me because I sort of like the competitive nature of some of these shooter games, so we'll see where that heads. Don't know if anything will come out of that, but it's just another really fun, small game to play, small community right now. It's not even released, closed beta. You can get in on the action, have a little bit of fun, see what you think. Let me know if you guys want to see some more from me as well, because if you do want to see more, then I will definitely be uploading more. If you don't want to see more, then I might still upload some more anyway, because it's up to me what I play, but we'll see. Anyway, that's about it for my first rundown of Nosgoth. I think we've got one more big team fight coming up to wrap up this game. So, yep, 4v4, vampires versus humans, team play, very team focused game. The maps are all, loads of maps actually in the game, I didn't talk about those, lots of maps in the game. They all seem really well designed so far from what my knowledge of the game. I'm still a sort of beginner only level 20 something at the moment. I think the maximum level is 40, so we'll see if we get up to that. Massive amounts of slaughter going on the screen right now. Gonna end up running away from this fight, let my teammates clean up the last. I'm getting almost my first death in this gameplay here, so close, 7 life left. Gonna drag this little body here away and try and get a heal. Loads of things in the game that you'll find out if you play it yourself, and I hope you do. Hope you enjoy it so that I can encourage you with some more videos. Because if you guys play the games that I want to upload, then it's more awesome for me, because then I get to talk about stuff that you all know and understand. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.